If you are a fan of classic rock and just music in general, well, you're in luck. The Black Jacket Symphony performs some of the most popular rock and roll albums, note for note. That's been in front of thousands of people for over a decade now. They're back in our area next Friday the 13th at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center, performing the music of Fleetwood Mac Rumors album. And with us this morning via Zoom is co-founder of the Black Jacket Symphony, Jason Rogoff. Jason, hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you, Jason. Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and get this out first. People hear Black Jacket Symphony. They may have a little confusion about that. This is not like any symphony you may have ever heard, correct?
This is not like any symphony you've ever heard. No, it is a rock and roll recreation of some of the greatest rock and roll symphonic pieces. So you're going to have guitar, you're going to have vocals, you're going to have drums, you're going to have bass, piano, everything that you hear specifically for this show on Fleetwood Mac's Rumors album, you're going to hear live Friday night or a week from Friday night at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center.
And so this is really going to be a special tribute to Fleetwood Mac that you're doing. What can people expect? Give us a little insight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, so we do the album note for note, sound for sound. So imagine putting the needle down and hearing it, but you're hearing it live. Everything that's on that album is recreated with incredibly talented musicians that are on stage performing. Then we're going to take a short break and we're going to come back and do a full set of Fleetwood Mac's greatest hits. And that is just an absolute blast. All of your Fleetwood Mac favorites. We have a couple of we throw in a couple Stevie Nicks solo songs, and then we'll close it out with a pretty big surprise. And it's a pretty fantastic show. If you're a fan of classic rock music, if you're a fan of Fleetwood Mac, this is one show you do not want to miss. And you better hurry because it is almost sold out.
He's right. I think there's only a couple of hundred tickets left,
wow.
if that.
Less than that at this point. I just checked, and there's less than 200 tickets left.
Wow. Okay. And Jason, you're touring with this show, Fleetwood Mac, and then of course the passing of keyboardist Christine McVie. So that has to make this show even more special for people to check out.
It does. We do a lot of prep work, obviously, in getting ready for the show, and people often think Fleetwood Mac and associate obviously Stevie Nicks, but when you sit and you listen to the songs and you listen to Christine McVie and her vocals, they're so beautiful. She really was a stunning vocalist and performer, and I think that it's just such an opportunity for us to pay tribute to her as a performer and as a vocalist and as a musician. So the vocals on this album and in the hits, like just in general with Fleetwood Mac, are so beautiful. The harmonies are so fantastic. They're just, as a group, as a band, the sum of the individual parts is just so incredible.
This sounds like a show you don't want to miss for sure. So you need to get those tickets. So this isn't just an audio performance, but it's a visual presentation as well. What goes into touring a production like this?
Yeah, that's a great question. A lot. We spend months preparing for these shows, between the lighting, the video, the overall presentation. It really is a full rock and roll concert experience. That you're not going to get anywhere else, especially for going to see Fleetwood Mac is you can't really do it anymore right now anyways, given Lindsey Buckingham not playing with them and now Christine McVie's passing. But to go see Fleetwood Mac costs a fortune, and to go see us, we try to make it really affordable.
It's a little bit less.
Tickets are a little bit less. Tickets are typically around $40. So.
And speaking of tickets,
the whole family.
Yes, you can bring the whole family. Speaking of tickets, they are available at centerofcc.com. And again, that show is going to be next Friday, the 13th, at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center at 8 o'clock.
Cliff, are you feeling lucky?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
It's Friday the 13th. Historically, when you're not traveling the globe, you have come and sat in with us on a song playing guitar.
Ooh.
We certainly hope that you will
Okay.
continue this tradition at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center. What do you think?
Who are you looking at? Okay, he's
Yes,
throwing out the
yes.
gauntlet. So yeah, I told you I had my triangle ready, but sure, I'll
No,
be
no,
out
I
there.
was thinking, there's a guitar. Spoiler alert! In the second set,
Oh, boy.
we do Big Love. I was thinking that you have a week now.
I do.
Can you prepare and get ready to play Big Love next Friday with us?
I volunteer as tribute. Yes. Okay, I'll do that.
Nice.
I'll see you then.
All right. I think we need to get some photographers out there.
We are excited to have you join us again. It's been too long.
It's good to see you, buddy, and we can't wait to see you next Friday night. Columbia County Performing Arts Center, centerofcc.com. Jason Rogoff with the Black Jacket Symphony. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Bye,
Happy New Year.
guys. Thank y'all so much.